I tell you what, this place gives me the creeps. It's kind of spooky, really. It's a long ways out here. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to find it. Hey guys, my name is Brett. This is my YouTube channel, Born 100 Years Too Late. I ride mules and go to remote places, and on this day I went to a place that reminded me of the moon. Matter of fact, if you stay to the end, you hear the story about how they trained astronauts at this location. Mexico is only about 35 miles that way. I think my OnX Maps said this was private land. I'm still going to try to ride it. What do you think, Bonnie? Let's give her a whirl. Okay, guys, I realize YouTube runs commercials on my channel anyway, so I thought I'd make my own commercial for a product that I use and I really think the world of, and they sponsor me. And I'll show you how I use it. It's called OnX Maps. Okay, besides using the app on my phone, I use it on my desktop. And that way I have a big screen and I got more time and it's easier for these old eyes to see. So I pull up OnX Maps on my desktop, and then I go to the area I want to be exploring or riding through. In this case, most of the time it's in New Mexico, but I have all the states. And I know I'm going to be going down in southern New Mexico. So I zoom way in. In this case, I'm going to that place right there. Kilburn Hole. All right, I know where it's at, but I want to figure out a route to get to it and how I'm going to drive to get as close as I can. So I know I'll be coming from the north on Interstate 10. So I see the exit there. I go up here in the right-hand corner, click on this, build route, and I will start right there at the exit. Bam. And then what this does is it snaps to the roads. So it'll just go to where you want to go, point and turn. I want to end up down here. Bam, look at that. Oh, there's another road right there. Yep, right there. So it gives me a little shorter route, snapped right to it. Bam, bam. So when I get there, I have my route. It tells me the distance, 29.6 miles. So I want to save that route, because when I save it, it's going to come up on my mobile app on my phone. So I put save, 26.9 miles. I'm going to add it to a folder. I'm going to create a new folder, call it Kilburn Hole. I'll add route. Save. Bam. And right there it is. So that's the way you do it when you're snapping to the roads. Say you want to just ride cross country. You do the same thing. You go up here to tools, go to point and draw. So I'm still going to be driving down to here somewhere, probably right in here. And I want to cut cross country. I can just do this. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to zoom way in here. How am I going to get in there? I'm going to go right through here. Boom, boom, boom. Right down to the bottom. That's 18.7 miles going cross country. I want to save that. Say I don't want to save that as red. I want to save it as teal. Is that teal? I think so. Save. Add to folder. There's my Kilburn Hole folder. Bam. There it is. So that way, when I'm out on Bonnie or I'm driving down there, I can pull that up on my phone. It automatically saves from right here online to my phone, and I can pull it up on my phone, and I can follow that route. Anyway, you can use this code right here. I think you save 20%, and you help out the channel. Don't forget, OnX Maps. I mean, it's a super, super good app to use when you're out and about and exploring the country. Oh, let me tell you something else it does that's really cool. See the different colors? It'll tell you the land status. So say this yellow, I click on it, Oregon Mountains Desert Peaks National Monument. It tells me what it is. Say I'm in another area and I want to, boom, right there, BLM. That's all BLM. Say I zoom in, like I was wondering about this, bam, private property, Oregon Mountains Desert Peaks. It's still saying, see that right there should be private property. Now right here, boom, JCJ Ranches. So that is private property. Anyway, it shows you there's some state lease right there. It's blue, state of New Mexico. Click on it. New Mexico government lands, state of New Mexico. Really, really cool app. Really like them. They sponsor me, and they help us all out with what they produce. Thanks, guys. Back to the video. Watch your step. Come on, Peso. Tell you what, this is about as desolate as it gets. Out here in the middle of nowhere. I just want to go down to the bottom, see if there's any water down here in the bottom. See if there's anything interesting to see. I mean, the hole itself is interesting. Just out here in the middle of the desert. Flats. And then this big hole. Big volcanic hole. I'll bet you, if you was to prowl around enough in here, maybe early in the morning, the rattlesnakes are thick. It just looks like snake country. I remember when I was a kid, I say a kid, probably about 19 years old, I came out here. I was calling coyotes. That was a long time ago. I barely remember how I got here. There was a car parked on the other side, that old Oldsmobile. Guy had a big hat on like mine. He was just meandering around his car there. I don't know what he was up to. And it was an old car. I sure wouldn't want to try to drive out here in an old car like that. You're always suspicious when you see somebody out here in the middle of nowhere that they're up to no good. Because you know the drugs are transported through here. They gotta be. Unless the wall, you know, they were building that wall on the border. I'm pretty sure that they have it built right through here too. I'm not sure. I will check and see. Is that a set of pins right there? What is that? I guess if they ever get any rain, probably holds water down here. And they run cattle in this area. Tell you what, I've been to a lot of lonely, desolate places, but this has got to be the most desolate I've ever been to. It's kind of spooky, really. Looks like they piped water in here at one time. Wonder if I can get out right over there, climb out. If not, I'll have to turn around and go back where I came from. It's kind of curious what I could find down in here. There is that Oldsmobile car is still up there on the side over there. I don't know what they're up to. I got to get me a pistol. I got my rifle with me, but I need to get me a good pistol to carry on my waist. I've got a 1911, but I don't know. I need something more cowboy type. Maybe a Colt Army revolver. That'd be pretty cool. Bet when it rains, this thing fills up with water. If it ever rains. It just don't rain very often around here. I don't want to go back the same way I came in. So I got to find a way to climb out of here on the other side. Maybe like I said, right over there. Let's go see. Bet if a guy wanted to hide a body, you could probably find a pretty good place to hide it in here. Probably never be found. Not that I'd ever want to hide a body. Looks like at one time there was a trail or a road going down through there, but it might be all washed out. I'd like to climb out and see if I could ride the rim of this thing around. I don't know if I can get out there. I haven't seen any other place to get out of this hole. Old fire ring right there. Man, just look at that. Tell you what, I've been to a lot of lonely, desolate places, but none of them have felt like this. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out right there. I might see a little bit of a trail. I don't know. I'll go check. No trail at all. Son of a gun. I'll just ride the bottom rim around the side, see if there's any other place to climb out of here. I hate to go back the same way I came, but I can't take my mule through all those boulders. I could if I had to. Like if I had the law after me or something. I think that used to be a trail right through there. I could probably do it if I had to, but I don't have to. Just be too hard on Mrs. Bonnie. She's liable to hurt herself. I don't want to take that chance. I don't see no other way out. I'm gonna ride this back edge back this way. See if I can't find something. It's nasty. I tell you what, this place gives me the creeps. Just don't seem, I don't know, don't seem right. It's kind of spooky riding around down in here. I don't know why. Peso, what do you think? Is it hot? That Oldsmobile, or I call it an Oldsmobile, it's a car. It's still over there. Don't you know that at one time, I don't know if it can do it, if this is a good place anymore, but at one time, I bet the drugs and the illegal aliens, the Mexicans, came through here thick. Let's go. You'd think there'd be some petroglyphs around in here somewhere. I don't know how you'd find them. I mean, there's rocks and everywhere. Somebody's camp right here. It's hot, huh? See, that over there is Mexico. This set of mountains right here is a wilderness area. One of these days, when it cools off a little bit, I'm gonna go ride those. Maybe take a pack mule and spend the night. If there's water, if I can find water anywhere. Kilburn Hole is a volcanic crater located 30 miles west of the Franklin Mountains of El Paso, Texas, in the Potrillo volcanic field of Doñana County, New Mexico. Estimates of the age of the crater vary from about 24,000 to 80,000 years. In 1975, Kilburn Hole was designated as a national landmark by the National Park Service. It is now part of the Oregon Mountains Desert Peaks National Monument. The hole is over a mile wide and over 300 feet deep, with crumbling cliffs all around except at the southwest corner. The rim cliffs, measuring about 40 feet in height, are composed of basalt and exhibit clear columnar jointing, a feature common in many basalt cliffs. NASA geologically trained the Apollo astronauts in April and November of 1969, and June 1970, and January and December of 1971. Astronauts who would be using this training on the moon included Apollo 12's Pete Conrad and Alan Bean, Apollo 14's Alan Shepard and Edgar Mitchell, Apollo 15's David Scott and James Irwin, Apollo 16's John Young and Charlie Duke, and Apollo 17's Gene Cernan and Jack Schmitt. In 2017, a NASA field team visited the hole to test various instruments that are planned to be used in future space missions. Jack Schmitt attended the test, as well as astronaut Barry Wilmore, who were there to assist in simulated moonwalks at the hole. What do you see, Bonnie? I don't know, I've been wanting to see this, but honestly, something about it gives me the creeps. I don't know what it is. Oh well. Until next time, guys, onward and upward.